Capcom released Resident Evil 4 Remake earlier this year, and despite missing some of the original's most memorable moments, it was a deserved critical hit. It's a fantastic, updated reimaging of Leon's original horrific adventure through an approximation of rural Spain. Separate Ways represents a different remake, putting players in control of Ada Wong and re-examining the expansion initially added to the PlayStation 2 version of Resident Evil 4 in 2005. The DLC lets players see the story from a new perspective, fill in some narrative gaps, learn more about Ada and Wesker, and offers new mechanics. But it mostly functions as a reminder that the Resident Evil 4 remake is a very, very good video game. For the most part, Separate Ways plays identically to the base game. Ada uses similar weapons to Leon, carries a comparable attaché case, and is, presumably, the merchant's only other customer. She does, however, carry a grappling hook. Alongside looking cool in cutscenes, it also lets Ada reach certain vantage points and positions Leon can't. It doubles as both a new, fun way to move around and explains why she's able to move through the adventure in only about 6 hours when, theoretically, she has the same starting and finishing line as Leon. The best part of the grappling hook, however, is its combat functionality. Ada is able to execute melee attacks on downed enemies from a distance and can even pull shields away with an optional upgrade. The grappling hook doesn't change Resident Evil 4's excellent combat dramatically, but flying through the air to kick an enemy as opposed to simply walking up to them is undeniably cooler. The other exciting advantage of Separate Ways is it adds a few sequences from the original game that didn't make it into the remake. The giant Salazar statue chase is sadly still missing, but without spoilers, seeing the few parts that didn't make the cut the first time finally make an appearance is thrilling. If you're a fan of the original game and were disappointed that not every moment was recreated, Separate Ways will make you especially happy. The best thing about Separate Ways is having the opportunity to revisit the Resident Evil 4 remake again in shortened summary form. Some additions exist, like getting to see more of Ada dealing and working with Albert Wesker, which is only teased in the main game. Learning more about their relationship is fun for longtime Resident Evil fans, and I also enjoyed spending more time with Luis, who continues to be improved over his original characterization. Separate Ways isn't wholly unique, however. Ada has many of the same combat scenarios as Leon, and while getting to see memorable moments from a new perspective is fun, it doesn't re-examine the story or action in an impactful way. The DLC functions as a fun extension of the main game but isn't one to play in lieu of the primary adventure. But any excuse to play more Resident Evil 4 Remake is one I am eager to attach my grappling hook to and fly toward.